Hello, my name is Christopher Cole, and because I'm recording this in November of 2016, I'm the first vice chair of the Pima County Libertarian Party. There was a very important event just, let's see, a little over 2 weeks ago, about 2.5 weeks ago. It's called a general election. And boy, there's been a lot of reactions to this and a lot of uneducated, willfully ignorant comments about how the election works. Well, here's my 2 cents. In 1787, the word state and the word nation meant the same thing. They were close synonyms. Even today, state is often used as a synonym for nation. So, when the Constitution was adopted, we became the United States of America, or the United Nations of America. And that tells you a lot about how the Founding Fathers thought of our government. So, why the Electoral College? I live in Arizona. And every voter in Arizona had equal weight. All 500,000 voters here in Pima County, roughly, they're the same as every one of the other 500,000. Doesn't make any difference if you vote Democrat, Green, Libertarian, Republican. It's one vote. And the state of Arizona then takes all of the counties and all of the voters in those counties and combines them into one big whole, and that's the result. You see, we didn't have one national election, we had 50 national elections. So, Arizona voted for Trump. So, is that just one of 50 and all 50 states are the same? No. The Founding Fathers said, okay, these 50 nations are going to have differences in population, and so let the states, the nations, vote according to their population. That's the Electoral College. For those of you that don't know or don't care to know, well, I'm going to tell you anyway. The Electoral College votes each state has is equal to 2 senators and however many representatives they have. Arizona has 9 representatives, so that's a total of 11 electoral votes. And this shows Arizona's population strength in relation to California, New York, Illinois, Montana, Alaska, all of the other 50 states. So Arizona gets 11 votes when the electors meet in December. Okay, that's simple to understand. As long as you accept the idea that we are not provinces, we are nations. We're states. Then the Electoral College then makes sense. Oh, but Hillary got more popular vote than Trump did. Yeah, she did. Primarily, almost exclusively, because of California. Her margin of victory in California was so great that if her margin of victory in California was reduced down to the average margin of victory in the other 19 states that she won, Trump would have won the popular vote by a little over 500,000, roughly. One state has that much effect on the popular vote. Let's go to a popular vote. Two big reasons not to. One, that means California decides the presidential election. Almost exclusively, it's going to be California. California has such a large population and so skewed politically. I don't know the exact percentages, but I'm sure the registered Democrats outnumber the registered Republicans like about 3-1. That's my guess. And the second reason to avoid popular democracy, that's mob rule. Popular democracy is going to result in the abuse of the minority by the majority. We are not a democracy, we're a republic. Look at your copy of the Constitution. The word democracy is not mentioned anywhere in there. Every reference to the form of government that's in the Constitution says a republic. The federal government has to, or is required to, ensure that every state has a republican form of government. Okay, we're not a democracy, we're a republic. That's another reason for the Electoral College. Are we going to get skewed results? We're going to get skewed results if we go to the popular vote. Like I said, California is going to be such an influence that we might as well just say the rest of the 50 states, don't bother. California is going to determine the president. That means, Governor Moonbeam. Yeah, Jerry Brown, Governor Moonbeam. If he runs for president again and it's popular vote and California decides the popular vote, he gets elected. The popular vote democracy, mass democracy, is mob rule. And that is a very serious threat to the rule of law. So, we have an electoral college which gives each state weight in the voting for president. The weight is based upon the population, but it is designed so that it's not mob rule, that the electors, well, if you look at the Federalist Papers, the electors are the voters are supposed to elect electors who are wise people, chosen for their wisdom, and in their wisdom they select a president. Okay, we don't work that way no more. We get party hacks. We get people who are being given a little reward for their service to a political party. And they're loyal to that political party. Faithless electors are so rare as to be almost unique in American history. We are a republic. We have an electoral college in order to give the states some say as states, in order to balance the states as individual entities so that no one state or small group of states swamps everything. And it works. And I think it works very well. So just remember, unless you honestly look at both sides of an issue, you don't have an opinion. You're a parrot. And all these people talking about abolishing the Electoral College, all I hear is Polly want a cracker. Thank you.